Hey kids, this is Jack, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. When last we left, my character Alyssa had been recruited by Duncan and taken here to the ruins of Ostagar to meet the other Grey Warden recruits. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Without further delay, let's just get into the game. This is one of those games that was really big. I mean, this game came out in 2009. I gotta tell you, it looks pretty good for a game that came out in 2009. It really does. Obviously, the graphics card on my computer is not being overly stressed by the graphics of this game, to be honest. But that's all right. I'm having fun with it.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Ah, yes. Hello, soldier. But anyway, as I was saying, when it first came out in 2009, I just, for whatever reason, I missed this game. So that's why I'm playing it now. I've never played any of the Dragon Age games. So let's go.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Well, let's look at the options. I'm fine, thanks. Where's Duncan's tent? I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair. Tell me about Ostagar. Well, let's start off. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands.
The Wilders?
You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Lots of names that he's laying down here. Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
A bit to the northwest, okay. Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp.
That's
the
twice
king likes
he's
to
mentioned
spend time with
Tairn
his
Logain
soldiers, though.
guy.
Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Okay, the Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil.
The Tranquil.
Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the Darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Okay. Noted. Darkspawn blood is poison. Let's see, I want to ask you something else.
Go on, then.
Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Okay.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
All right, I'll be on my way. Thank you very much, soldier.
Good luck to you, then.
Okay, new codex, Ostagar. Let's see. Ostagar. Representing the furthest point of encroachment by the ancient Tevinter Imperium into the barbarian lands of the southeast. The forest of Ostagar was once one of the most important defensive holdings south of the Waking Sea, not Walking Sea. Although Walking Sea would be a cool name for a body of water in a D&D game. It stood at the edge of the Korkari wilds, watching for any signs of invasion by the barbarians known today as the Chazind Wilders. Straddling a narrow pass in the hills, the fortress needed to be bypassed to reach the fertile lowlands to the north, and provided to be exceedingly difficult for the Wilders to attack because of its naturally defensible position. Like most Imperial holdings in the south, Ostagar was abandoned after Tevinter's collapse during the First Blight. It was successfully sacked by the Chazind Wilders, and then, as the Chazind threat dwindled following the creation of the modern Ferelden nation, fell to ruin completely. It has remained unmanned for 4 centuries, though most of the walls still stand, as does the tall tower of Ishal, named for the great Archon that ordered its construction. Ostagar remains a testament to the magical power of the Imperium that created it. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. Okay, what else do we have here? Grey Wardens, Korkari Wilds, Darkspawn. Grey Wardens. The First Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted, and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent and withdrawn. With what writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weisstop Forest in the desolate Anderfells, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing in their entire lifetime except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weisshop, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no more. They were Grey Wardens. All right. Well, I'm not going to read all of this because I want to get on with the game. All right. Go left, go right. And that's back the way they came. I'm going to go left. Alrighty. Here's a guy. Kingsguard.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Okay, do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Okay, let's see. Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Okay, fair enough. I should go.
As you wish.
Alright, I got 2 people here, and I've got this on-ramp. Plus there's more stuff back here. Let's go talk to this dude.
You approach the tent of Terran Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Terran Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain?
Well, because I've never played this game before.
He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Terran. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Ah, okay. This is the Terran inside. What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Fair enough. Surely you can tell me a little bit about it.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Terran's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony.
Okay.
The Terran speaks his mind, and the king yells right back.
When this guy says that Loghain has known the king since he was swaddled, does he mean since Loghain was swaddled, or since the king was swaddled? Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Very well.
All right. Okay, who's this?
Well met.
Well met to you too. Oh, hello, puppy. You're dog meat. You're in the ground. Oh, and here's Duncan.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something
This isn't a tent, sir. It's a bonfire. I'm ready to begin the joining ritual. I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
And that's a dismissal. Okay, so... Alright, I'm going to go back to this on-ramp thing that I saw back here, and I'm going to check out what this is all about. Oh, there we go.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Ouch. Okay, so... Darkspawn blood is like liquid rabies. Got it. Oh, this is cool. Hold on a second. Whoops. Not what I wanted. Oh, come on. It won't let me shoot an arrow. That's
There
disappointing.
are lots of Darkspawn, different kinds.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the
Okay,
perfect
well,
time
let's
to
see.
watch your rubbish.
Is there anything over here? Alright, does not appear to be.
The all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide. My
Hi.
faith sustains me. The all before me is dark. Though all before me is darkness,
Okay, they're not
yet
talking.
shall the Maker's light be my guide.
Just praying. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, since there's nothing more here, I guess we'll go down here
this nonsense talk
and
stopped
go
you,
to
Magi.
the left some more. Hey, Dogmeat, you got out of the dirt. That's good. Okay.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lady.
Thank you. All right, what do we got over here?
Lead me to my preparations.
I do not wish to speak. Not before the battle begins.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Turn, I hope.
No, I haven't. More instructions. Do you talk to everyone like that? More instructions?
Turn Logain has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the Turn, what do you want? We're busy.
I'm just randomly wandering around Ostagar talking to people. You don't look like the other soldiers of the army. Can I ask you something? You don't look like the other soldiers.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Okay, what is an Ash Warrior? You're obviously not men of Ash. Can I ask you something? What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain.
Okay,
It is a
so you're
dwarven
berserkers.
discipline.
These guys are berserkers,
We've adapted
folks.
it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life.
Well, yeah, I
as he trusts
understand.
me with his.
I have a hound of my own.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Yappy dogs. Yeah, I get it. I get it. What are you preparing for? Why have you painted your war dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
Absolutely not.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant.
Right. What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say the tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Righto. Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Okay, I should be going.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Right, okay. This guy's a weirdo. This is just a soldier.
Well met.
Oh, yeah. Well met to you, too.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half
Okay.
the dogs are sick from Darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
Right.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden,
Hail, Grey
and we
Warden.
contemplate the death that may await.
Okay.
Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Melissa.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
We be fighting beside the king. King Kalen thinks the battle will go well. It's not luck, but skill will save us. King Kalen thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man.
Okay.
To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before. Do you know how much about the Darkspawn I should get going? You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream. What does the Fade have to do with anything? I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City? So Darkspawn are just dream spirits. I've heard that. Didn't something bad happen there? What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true? I've heard that story before. The Chantry says many things. And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
All right. Don't you have any proper advice? I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see, at least as something to ponder. At least as something to ponder.
Yes. Occasionally, it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing.
Alright. Dogmeat, the Mulberry's clever enough to speak. Okay, read that one, I think. Duncan, Arl Rinden, Logain. Logain? Alright, and Win. Cool.
For you shall not be forgotten. My friends.
Alright. Something here. Oh, there's a guy over here. Let's talk to him.
Welcome, young woman.
Okay, he's creepy. Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
The Chantry claims magic is sinful because magic is powerful and dangerous. Not entirely, no. Not entirely, no.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Jesus, that's awful. Sounds like a horrid practice. Perhaps they should tranquil all mages. How is this someone made tranquil? I feel badly for you. Sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Wow. Wow. I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the
so it's all
flaming
crafting.
blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
Wait, so an actual mage can't craft, but a tranquil can. That's very interesting. I should go.
Goodbye.
Okay, what's this over here?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
Who, me?
Life is fleeting, you know.
He's talking to her.
That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well,
what a
too
pickup
bad.
line, dude.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be? What's that supposed to mean? Who are you? What did you think I'd be?
Not a woman. Yet, here
Oh
you
my
are.
God.
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual? Maybe they did. Isn't that a little paranoid? What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Okay, why would they send us into the forest or doubtless send us in? Why are the wilds so frightening? Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here. I wouldn't be here if I did. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch your back. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okie doke. Bye-bye. His name was Davith, and he was a bit of a player, obviously. Or at least in his own head. Who are you? Quartermaster. You're the guy with supplies.
About young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say that I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down? What kind of supplies do you have? Let's see what you have. I should go. Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do
That
than
sounds
run
like a side
errands for
quest.
me. I can find her myself.
Okay. Guess it's not a side quest. What kinds of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Okay, let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, so he is a vendor. Naturally enough, I can't afford anything because I don't have a lot of money. That said, I can definitely sell things. Okay. Thanks a lot, Mr. Vendor. Merchants. You have just gained access to your first store. Here's buy and sell items. Various stores are scattered throughout the world. Transactions open. You may use the buyback function. Okay, that's cool. And we have another on-ramp. That's the way I came.
Now's better than later.
Insufficient skill. Okay.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties,
May I
or I'll get
fetch
the
something
switch.
for you?
Servants. And yet another on-ramp. Oh, wait, okay, that's an indicator. Oh, is this guy the,
What is it now? Haven't Grey
What's his
Wardens
name?
asked more than enough of
Alex
the circle?
something? Alistair?
I
Alistair?
simply came to deliver a
Is this
message
guy's
from
name
the revered
Alistair?
mother, Sir
Yeah,
Mage.
okay,
She
Alistair. Some
desires your
horrible
presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you.
Oh, I
the
like this
grumpy
guy.
one.
Enough.
I
will speak
like
to
this
the
guy a
woman
lot.
if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You are a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair. Don't worry, I'm the mage. Would that make your day worse? We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Alyssa. I can't prepare on my own. What can you tell me about this joining?
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens? Probably because we're too smart for you. I can handle myself better than most. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Okay, let's go. That argument I saw, what was it about? You don't have to accompany me, do you? What about the other recruits? I look forward to traveling with you. Sure, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright, new Codex Alistair, quest updated. Joining the Grey Wardens. Return to Duncan. Okay. Codex updated with King Kalen. Alistair. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens or rescued him, as Alistair would say. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're going back to Duncan.